Oh, now I guess this is part 12 to kill a god.
So the commander of
So
the
we go right into part 12. Oh, wow, ouch. Okay, that makes
now
sense.
stands alone.
Ouch.
God of
Ouch.
war, armed with nothing but a sword,
I got like caltrops and stuff.
and the foolish belief that
Ouch.
you just
Lol.
accomplished something.
I mean, if I didn't get knocked out right away.
That's something.
You've stopped nothing. My war beast has weakened Cloudtor. All I need to finish the task is the silent trap behind it.
Then I guess we're not finished here.
This has gone on long enough.
Can you stop doing that? That hurts.
Cloudtoric's magic will be mine.
Aurene, glad to see you in one piece. Let's keep it that way.
Let's keep
Stay
it though.
close and let's coordinate our attacks.
Get him, Maureen. Ow. Because I'm a thief and I'm annoying. Sometimes I dodge a lot. Sometimes. Not always. But when I'm on, I'm on. Right now I'm not on. That's not going to do anything. I actually landed right through my caltrops. Ow! Hounds of Balthazar. Oh my god, really? Come on.
I'm on fire!
Yes, we are.
You're opponents to me dead, but half dead will still work.
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
Dream on. I'll die before I let you hurt her again.
You're opponents to me dead, but half dead will still work.
I guess we're gonna replay that part because I
Dream
went
on.
downstate.
I'll die before I let you hurt her again.
So how am I supposed to do that? Where's the spot, man? The spot! I have to get her out still. There it is. I'm going, Arian, I'm going. Wait for me. Go, do it.
Endurance running low.
Oh, come on, I avoided that. Get out of here. I didn't avoid that. And I definitely didn't avoid that.
Endurance running low.
Come on. Ari wants to share her power. That's cool. Share with me, Ari.
I can't let you do this.
You can't stop me.
I can stop you. If you stop knocking me down, I can stop you.
Stump of a dragon. You're becoming a nuisance.
The god of war prefers to fight infants?
The god of war prefers to win.
Alright, broken from Balthazar's grasp. Get into position, hit the special action hotkey, and bada bing. Oh, we gotta get that. Come on. My God. There isn't enough dodges in this game. I'm coming, Aurene. Let's share power.
The Dragon Slayer now claim to be their champion.
Did I claim that?
I can fix
I don't remember
what
claiming
I've
that.
done, but only if Kralkatorrik lives.
What you started, I will finish.
Still doesn't make a whole lot of sense, like why he wants to kill an elder dragon.
Rejoining the
I
fight.
don't know if that's ever properly explained. Alright, share some power. I think the thought process is that he wants to absorb the power so he can become a god again.
No, they abandoned you.
I'm the commander.
Still standing.
Kind of. You've knocked me down quite a few times, so I'm not gonna lie. I can't dodge. Man, it'd be nice to get a heal off once in a while. Come on. I've only tried to heal like 4 times, and just I keep getting interrupted. You were.
The Shield Leader, Lilandru, betraying one of their own.
Aurene, look out! Ah!
Look who's still there. Sucking up that explosion. Guess who else is sucking up the explosion? Explosion suckers.
Aurene! Ah! Aurene.
So kind of like Balthazar, When the Bloodstone exploded. Yeah, Kralkatorrik and Aurene when Balthazar exploded. Hey guys, thanks for your help.
Commander, are you okay?
Where's
All mine.
Balthazar?
Dead. Balthazar was determined to kill an Elder Dragon, and we stopped him. The world is safe. For now.
Is Aurene okay?
She saved my life. But then she ran off. Probably not safe to stay here. We should meet up back in Amnoon to discuss what to do next.
See you back in Amnoon.
See you. Alright. We will travel to Amnoon.
A Sunspear in public. Their alliance with Amnoon must be going well.
That's right, we chose the Sunspears. I don't actually see the Sunspear at the moment, though. Oh, right there. There it is.
Commander!
Hello, Sunspear. Great. Timey's here.
What are you doing in Amnoon?
I decided to take a break from the lab and get back out in the field. I'm here to give you guys a hand and hopefully poke some stuff. Of course, I'm sure old Flunt and his flunky squad are probably combing through my dragon lab as we speak. Anyway, Jory and I hitched a ride with Captain Keel and some trade envoys in her slow, floaty airship. This place really needs an Asura gate.
Timey. Balthazar's dead.
I heard! Congratulations! So what do we call you now? Dragon Slayer or God Stomper or what?
Timey, focus. When Balthazar died, Kralkatorrik absorbed most of his freed energy. Kralkatorrik's even stronger and more dangerous than ever.
Oh boy, that could seriously accelerate the Elder Dragon imbalance. I should run some worst-case hypotheticals right away. You're lucky I'm here. And good thing I've got everything I need right here in Mobile Lab Scruffy 2.0.
Excuse me, Commander. Chief Counselor Amon requests your presence inside for a small celebration to honor your victory.
Sounds like someone's gotta go take a bow.
Thank you.
She's waiting for you now in the town square, ma'am. Everyone is.
Ma'am.
No rest for the heroic.
Timey, I'll go say a quick hello to the counselor. Then we can meet on the docks. I'll catch you up on everything there.
You got it, God Stomper.
Ugh, God. I friggin' hate Timey. Anyway, because ArenaNet made this decision not to require the first expansion in order to play the second expansion, they obviously had to move Timey here to Amnoon. So voila, here she is. It's annoying in a lot of ways. I kind of wish they would just sold them together as a package and said, you know, like just bundled them all together and said, all right, $50 get you both of them. Well, $50 does get you both of them, but you know, whatever. $30 get you both of them. I don't care. I would have spent $50 again, I think, for this expansion. I don't think I would have complained too much. And then if they said Heart of Thorns for all, you know, it's bundled in and all the new people get it, to keep the story spread out so that sometimes I can go back to Tarir and check in on Timey, or not Tarir, whatever she was in the Tangled Depths. I forget the name of the place. Radhanovus. Instead of her coming all the way out here. Obviously, Aurene had to come out here, but Aurene also had story points that she had to check off. I don't know. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the separatism of the two expansions, but whatever.
Hi, Commander. We heard the great news about Balthazar. I hope you don't mind my arranging this little celebration of your victory.
It's an impressive gathering, Counselor. But my crew and I really must rest.
Of course, I'm certain killing gods must be exhausting work, but I can't in good conscience let Amnoon's heroes leave until you've all been fed, fawned over, and properly feted.
Perhaps just for a moment.
Grand Vizier, this is the Commander. The hero who led the Awakened troops to their stunning victory over Balthazar.
What? No. Archon Ibaru led the Awakened. I spoke with him personally.
I don't know about this Archon, Grand Vizier, but I assure you that I'm the one to whom you entrusted your benevolent leader's armies. When the truth about this victory is told to King Joko, I promise your name will come up as well.
Oh no. Oh no. Excuse me. I must go. Now.
That's odd and a bit worrisome. Urumishi may be a servile little weasel, but he moves in the highest echelons of Joko's government. But no, I won't let dark thoughts of that Lich King ruin this celebration. Today is about you, your companions, and your glorious victory.
Actually, Counselor, I need to tell you the truth about what happened at Kodash.
No. Save your honesty for another day. It's been too long since this city, since these people have had anything to celebrate, or heroes to embrace. They need this. They need you. In fact, citizens of Amnoon, raise your glasses in toast to our heroes who delivered us from Balthazar and restored peace to our city.
Speech.
Screw you, Ritlock.
Those who owe you their lives want to hear all about your momentous victory. Or, if you'd rather take a few moments to relax, mingle, and enjoy the moment first, you can take the stage whenever you're ready.
Alright, well, she obviously wants me to make a very happy speech. Everyone's waiting to hear from the hero of Kodash. Have you prepared your speech yet? No pressure. I'm a tad nervous. Don't be. At this point, you've seen it all, done it all. How many here can claim to have bested a god, brought peace to the region? Have a little confidence in yourself. Why did you ask for my help earlier? Sometimes an outside opinion can bring sanity to an otherwise maddening debate. And right now she's talking about a decision between whether to have the Sun Spears, Joko, or to remain, help out, or to remain independent. We take care of our own problems here, but sometimes it's nice to get a fresh perspective. Are you happy with the outcome? We're all eager to hear from the hero. Is your speech ready? She went right past that. I want to mention Amnoon's alliance with Cormyr's priesthood. There are differing opinions. Okay. I get why. Thanks for the party. You deserve it for all you've done. Now quit yammering and speak to those people. They're waiting. This guy, Captain Rahim, he was the first contact kind of we had here. He was the guy who let us in at the gate, and we spoke to him in his office first thing when we came in. You again. When I heard about your ordeals, I was half convinced I'd seen the last of you. Glad to know I was wrong. Your advice helped. Sure thing. I may not have all the answers, but I know where to look, who to talk to. Case turned out to be useful. He's not so bad. I occasionally have to question his loyalty, but he comes through when I need him. Have things finally calmed down? At the gates? A little. Balthazar's defeat has brought relief, but although Amnoon's alliance with the Sun Spears has inspired some, others are apprehensive. And there is much to rebuild. Alright. I said everything I can to him. Let's go. We're going to talk to Ochoa.
Of all the gods, I've always liked Balthazar least. Maybe it was
okay.
the beard. Anyway, I'm glad he's dead. Good choice.
Puka Puka. What? Click, click, click. Puka Puka. Puka Puka Puka. I don't understand what's going on. Ochoa looks confused. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. Let's get some more of these optionals out of the way before we hit some of these stars. This is Priestess Karima. I don't know if we met this one by name, but we definitely were at the Cormyr temple earlier in the story. You are the light that pierces. What may I do for you, Outlander? How are things at the refugee camp? Though the fighting... Oh, she was the one at the refugee camp, not the one at the temple. Though the fighting will eventually subside, its effects will remain long after. War is a terrible beast. I suppose you heard about Balthazar. A necessary casualty, if what I heard was true. He fell from grace. Cormyr herself could not save him. You're doing great work. I'm only doing what is right and necessary. It's what Cormyr would have wanted. Yes, Casimir told me that our goddess has left. Please don't ask me how I feel about it. Okay. That's all for her. Second Spear Narim. I don't think I actually met this person at all through the course of the Let's Play, though I believe she is an NPC out in whatever this map's called, Desert Highlands. You can help her out. Hi, stranger. It's been too long. Cormier knows we've been through the underworld and back. You literally and me figuratively. Happy to see you're standing. You're not the only one. How I've kept my hide intact despite all efforts to the contrary is a feat Cormier herself should be proud of. Speaking of Cormier, shh, quiet. Casimir told me, but we don't want everyone to know yet. I'm still wrestling with the fact that she's gone. That they're all gone. That the gods would leave us. It's for a good reason. I'm not one to question the gods, but I can't help but feel like they've abandoned us. Then again, I've been fighting solo for most of my life, so I suppose I've done without them just fine. What will you do now? The same thing I've been doing for years, defending those who can't defend themselves. Something we have in common, right? Oh, okay. That gave me a collection piece for the Raise the Banner's Banner of the Sun Spear for my back piece that I'll be working on later.
I've never seen an actual hero up close before.
Oh, man. We got two more.
Before you guys pack up and head home, you could maybe do something about those pesky sand sharks. They're the worst.
Master Chef Larabe. He is what is he? He is a mastery challenge that I've actually never done. But you can. I've never done it. He gives you a mastery point. I'm sure you guys have heard of him if you watch any other YouTuber. He was in the demo as well. You have to go around and do tasks for him in the kitchen or whatever. I don't know. It's not my thing. Enjoying yourself? Good. I work overtime to provide all the food for your celebration. I really must find myself a competent sous chef. Now go away. I'm too tired for chit chat. Try to enjoy the party, or not.
We owe you our lives.
I talked to all the party guests for an achievement. Shadow's Agent Keto. We do remember him. I'm glad this is a victory party and not a funeral procession. Though the food might be better at the latter. Had I lost against Balthazar, there'd be a lot more burials. Very true. I'm sure you already know that we're grateful for your efforts. The Order of Shadows doesn't regret its role in your success. Thanks for your help in all of this. Don't mention it. In fact, don't ever mention it to anyone. We've never met. Understand? I get it. Spy stuff, right? I can't tell if you're being serious or just obtuse. Either way, I'm glad we had the chat. I'll see you around. You never told me much about your order. That's on a need-to-know basis, and right now you don't need to know anything more than that. I've told anything more than what I've told you already. But there may come a time where we'll collaborate again. Until then, be well. Talk to you. Captain Ellen Keel is here. Commander, congratulations on the success of your mission. I always knew you'd prevail. What are you doing here? A little male bird told me of your victory, so I thought I'd fly down and congratulate you myself. Amnoon is even more beautiful than I'd heard. I just might take some time off to enjoy the sights. How are things back in Lion's Arch? Thanks to your efforts, I imagine that we'll be seeing fewer refugees arriving at our ports. Most of them will want to return here, but Lion's Arch is magnetic. Some will make it their new home. Lion's Arch is a melting pot. We welcome all. It's what makes us strong. I see you met Zalimbor. And Zalimbor chimes in, who's standing right here. Indeed she has. Elle and I have much to discuss. Trade opportunities, partnerships, dinner reservations. On that note, if you'll excuse us. Can I talk to him? No, okay. I guess he likes Ellen Keel. Though she's a Norn. Is that allowed? I don't know. Let's see if I can find anyone else to talk to, because it says I have 3 more to talk to.
I doubt you remember me, but
I wonder if these guys, we'll see if these guys count as the 3. Let's start with Casimir.
Commander.
And she did. Good.
We've got to get back out there and find Aurene.
And figure out what to do about Kralkatorrik. We just have to make a graceful exit from this celebration.
By the way, you're not considering telling these people everything that's happened, are you?
I don't know yet.
Please. I've spent a lot of time around these people. I'm not sure that they could handle the truth about the gods or the Elder Dragons. Not after all they've been through. Can't we just give them one day?
I suppose it is true the most immediate threat is gone.
Then let them keep singing and dancing and laughing. For today. Whatever tomorrow brings, we'll face it then.
Seems like saving the world used to be so much simpler.
That's another person trying to get me to make a happy speech.
As soon as I'm finished with this speech, thank you for encouraging them. We've got to gather everyone up and find Aurene.
It's embarrassing to think that Dragon's Watch has been reduced to dragon babysitting.
You saw what happened when Balthazar died. Now we've got to go deal with an enraged, unpredictable Elder Dragon.
All due respect, Commander. That's all I've wanted to do from the start.
Well, you're about to get your wish. I just have to figure out what I should tell these people first. Any advice?
What did Canuck say?
I haven't spoken to him yet. Why?
I just wanted to know which one of us you came to first.
Always you, Rytlock. Always you, buddy.
Seriously?
Well, I think you have to tell them the truth.
That the gods have abandoned them? That killing Balthazar backfired, and now there is a riled-up crystal dragon somewhere on the horizon?
Listen, if Kralkatorrik shows his big scaly snout here, it'd be nice if these people were ready for it.
But then, maybe what these people really need is a brief moment of hope and happiness before they go back to living every day in fear.
You've already talked to Casimir, haven't you?
Sorry, Tribune. I'm not saying.
He wants me to tell them the truth, so that would be kind of a Debbie Downer of a speech.
For the last time, I am not a grouchy cactus man, nor am I a giant talking choya. You urchins have the manners of a fifth-born.
Fifth-born.
This celebration, it's all wrong.
Tell me about it. They closed the casino for this little soiree, so I can't collect for my wager on you until tomorrow. Which means I'm stuck in this haven for giddy, singing, dancing humans for at least one more day. We Sylvari are not, by and large, a giddy folk.
We'll be out of here soon enough.
Really? Unless I misheard, don't you have a speaking engagement first?
Believe me, I considered just sneaking out. But I'm convinced Counselor Imam would just hunt me down.
Might I suggest, when you do speak, that you avoid giving them the whole frightful truth while they're in such a party mood. On the other hand, I would also be wary of painting too rosy a picture. No reason to encourage their delusions of safety. We want them to stop this frivolous behavior and return to their senses when the morning comes. Just keep it vague. Nothing to get people too worked up either way.
You just don't want them to close the casino again tomorrow.
In my defense, it was a substantial wager.
Honestly, I'm not sure what I'll tell them. I just want to get it over with so we can turn our attention back to Aurene and Kralkatorrik.
Commander, the crowd is getting restless.
You hush.
Take the stage.
Alright, time to make the speech. Obviously, Canuck wants me to make a vague speech. Not happy, not depressing. I think I'll just go happy all the way. Because why not?
Please open your hearts and prick up your ears for the warrior who stood toe-to-toe with the wrathful god. And how?
Thanks, Rytlock. Begin your speech with a statement that is upbeat.
Today, there's reason to celebrate for the citizens of Amnoon, Alona, and the world. For today, peace has returned to this land. For too long, Balthazar and his army of forged horrors have cast a dark cloud over the desert. A darkness that threatened to consume us all. He betrayed not only his fellow gods, but all of us who revered him. But a short while ago, on the steps of the Kodash Bazaar, a tiny band of mortals stood up to this betrayer god. And they put an end to his plans.
Continue your speech with a statement that is upbeat. I'm a happy guy. Yeah.
Balthazar's death had already set loose another beast of carnage. The Elder Dragon, Kralkatorrik. The creature who once branded swaths of Ascalon with crystalline death took to the skies over your beloved desert. So after having slain the disgraced god, we now set ourselves a new task. We swear to let no god nor beast harm this desert or its people. For now, the wounded beast is gone, driven off by our efforts. For now, the long nights of chaos have given way to a new day of peace. The Elder Dragons will no doubt someday return, but when they do, we will be ready. I promise.
And we'll just keep it upbeat. Close your speech on a note that is upbeat.
So by all means, celebrate. Enjoy this moment. For as of now, this world belongs to us. Not gods, not dragons, not awakened or forged or branded. To us, Alonians, Tyrians, Canthons. The world is changing. We, all of us, are the ones who are changing it. And woe to any who would stand in our way. So a toast. Many challenges lie ahead. But may every battle lead to victory. And every victory to celebration. Thank you.
Ah, Commander. Such an inspiring speech. I'm just brimming with optimism about what good things tomorrow might bring.
Chief Counselor, you and I should talk sometime before I leave.
Absolutely.
About how much I just lied my face off.
Now that you've convinced them the world is in absolutely no danger, why not join us outside? So we can figure out how to keep it from exploding into a million pieces.
Absolutely no danger.
So, boss, what's next? I filled Taimi in on everything that happened with Balthazar, Kralkatorrik, and Aurene.
First of all, about my killing Balthazar.
You did what you had to do to save Aurene and yourself.
And if it weren't for you, Commander, none of those people at that party would be alive right now.
That's rather faint praise.
Well, first thing we have to do is find Aurene.
First thing is to hunt down Kralkatorrik.
Neither of those will help until we find out how to replace Elder Dragons.
And, as usual, we'll probably end up having to protect all those innocent idiots who don't know how to stay out of harm's way.
Ooh, fireworks.
We're all thinking it, so I'll just come out and say it. Should we try one more time to get all of Dragon's Watch together?
After all this time, do you even know where everyone is?
There's one.
Well, one of them is right here.
Jory!
Kaz, thank the gods you're okay. Canuck told me what happened with Balthazar.
I was so afraid I'd never get to see you again. To tell you that I am so sorry about the way we left things.
I know. Me too.
I hate to interrupt, but did anybody feel that?
Feel what?
Oh dear.
Tell me this is just normal desert stuff.
Yeah, normal.
Kralkatorrik.
Kralkatorrik.
So, it begins.
I love that cutscene. And Aureen's growing up a little bit, huh?
The council made the right call.
At least the priesthood.
Alright guys, that is it. That is the end of Path of Fire. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a couple thoughts before we leave. That cutscene with Kralkatorrik I think is awesome. It's a huge payoff on something that basically, you know, you read about back before the game was even out in 2012. If you read the book Edge of Destiny, you know, Kralkatorrik flying everything and everything underneath him and becoming branded. They always described it as like a giant storm cloud. And I think it was really cool. It's really cool to see Kralkatorrik. He's basically been my favorite dragon since I started playing this game. I've always looked forward to seeing him, facing him at some point. So I'm hoping we get to see a whole lot more of him in Living World Season 4. That's it for Path of Fire. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys soon, hopefully for some map completion tips and tricks, and then later on when Season 4 gets underway.